It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, seeing as we come into this one, it's all about first pitch coming your way next.
Ready to go.
William Contreras. Up down for the Brewers.
And we're
underway for Fenway.
Comes up
empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Let's take a look at the
Brewers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into two consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Just underway
here at Fenway.
Outside
low.
Two balls,
two strikes.
Line drive to short.
It's never fun to with the dugout after having the line drive that grinds the ground, but you will get some high fives.
You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Sal Freeland stands in now and watches strike one.
In the air, right field.
Eaton on the move.
And that is that. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Red Sox. Stepping in, Jaron Durant.
He's hit for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Going one. Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the inside part of the plate. Swings through that.
Ja, dat gaan pas hoor.
In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second. Center
Anthony launched the homer in his most recent game. Mizorowski, an all-star a season ago. 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Popped up. Terrain settles under this one. And there's two down.
Batting third.
Nate Newton up next for the Red Sox. Not close with that one. And that's ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Inside. And it's 2-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits off the monster.
These guys today are so great at handling spots because they're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Shoots a line simply into right center. And now they'll runners on the corner, two away. So up next, stay down to Rafaela. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Line to left.
Can't reach it. Score at least one. Throw in that trail runner at third base. They're at the corner. Who's been two away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Solid swing from start to end. On time, everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
That one in triple digits. Story. Not happy about that call. Strike. Here's a challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Late fastball.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on and see if they can cash in.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Freeland. On the move to the alley. He's got it. And that's the third out. But the RBI still pushes across a run. It's back here in Boston. Now the Brewers clean up hitter. Jackson Chorio.
No, that's down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the ditch. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. The 1-0. Right now, behind the count, 2 balls, no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. Joe McDonald on fire behind the dish.
Yeah, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. He may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here lately, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Hard hit, right side. Wong steps on the bag. One out in second. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. He'll challenge. That was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball two. Ha!
Waves at the big strikeout. Chris, as we look back to the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that? With a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, you're out for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Ball.
Got the back too soon. Strike two.
Bell and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and if your pitcher will play on.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston. Marcelo Meyer. This one in the air center field. Freeland takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Lined in the left base hit. So they get him out of the one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that. It tried to get inside on his hitters. Just kept his hands in, turned on his pitch, looked back through the zone.
Connor Falefa.
Inbox here, fouls it off for strike one.
Next offering is foul back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Well,
usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. Let's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest from around the league.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. With it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard to have a break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Up the middle, Story on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Digging in is the switching outfielder, Blake Perkins.
Yep. Ball outside.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Next offering is foul back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Story gets it to first. That's the third. 9 straight. Welcome back. Check out what's happening. Really been playing well. Outside with a breaking ball. First for the out.
For the Red Sox, right fielder,
Street ride.
In there, the knees. That is strike two.
You can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get off plane with. You can have a lot of success. You can pitch in that location. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Out towards right center field.
Yeah.
Nice grab. And there's two down. So stepping in for Boston. Connor Walk. One for one for the single so far. On the ground to the left.
Bueno.
And it goes just foul.
Tengo que esperar un poquito más el lanzamiento. Porque el tigre está tirando. Es para que yo le explote esa bola.
0-1 now.
Para que yo le explote la bola que está tirando. Estoy fallando.
The 0-2.
Ball two.
Popped up. Terrain. And the inning is over. Back Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Slap the other way, foul.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses. That's the first sweeper we've seen today. The batter made a mess of it. Drops one down in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Sal Freeland now at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is automatic.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah, that's foul.
Ball. Ball three.
In the dirt. Throws it away.
Diablo.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Crushed. Left center field. This one seems forget it.
Yeah.
The 2-run shot.
Me agarró esa curva que me la encampa, ¿no?
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. Bottom 4, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings over the top of that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground. And foul ball. The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ball.
The 2-2 now. That one missed. The Brewers up by a run. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Ball, go.
Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
That's a strike.
That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Up next, Milwaukee. Baseman David Hamilton.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball,
Really
down
good
low.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right
Foul
side,
ball.
and foul ball. 1-2 now.
That's a ball.
Tap back to the mound. Slings to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball 1.
This one in the air right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 away.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ashby warming up as well. And that is out of play. One now. Line drive. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Anthony up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. On the mound now, D.L. Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Blake Perkins.
Now pitching for the
Peyton
Red Sox.
Toley on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-1. That smash towards center. Anthony moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball.
The Brewers down by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Terang at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2.
That was straight queso right there.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it 3-2. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. And it's off the green monster. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Just a slow ground ball this time. In time to Vaughn. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red
So
Sox.
stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one. 0-1. One check swing, appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Up the middle. Oh, a great flip. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground might be two. Over to Story for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Vaughn now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Chorio leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Into center. And that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Ashby. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives. That's a lot of barrels, a lot of noise at the end.
Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
For the Red Sox, center fielder,
we just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I would put their name in the song. Been in the zone, control, praying and pick up the phone. Try to get
Anthony in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
Ashby, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And it's filled up. Man at first, one away. Sets him down looking. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. Swing and a miss.
Ball.
Red Sox by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back now at Fenway. We go to the 8th. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. And he'll challenge that called strike. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 away. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So a lefty out of the pen, Jared Koenig. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
For the Red Sox, second baseman,
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Freeland gets under it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Hook one.
There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. That's to third. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Bryce Terreno.
Yep.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one misses, and it's a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. Freeland,
batting with one down, takes a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
This could end it.
Ball one.
And now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here's the first base. Andrew Vaughn. Fastball is outside. Off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the top of the 9th. Up the middle, base hit into center field. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Out towards right center field. Anthony on the move to the gap. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.